Do you often get ridiculed for the lack of soul? Do you sit out in the sun for a mere 5 minutes and get filleted like a Bostonian lobster? Are you literally hot-headed? Can you connect the dots in your skin to make a portrait of Mona Lisa? Well, if these apply to you, I am afraid you are a ginger. Please, don't fret. You see, I am a daywalker, the sexier, more normal, less freckled redheaded breed. And tonight, I come to you, ready to unveil the secrets of the magical, the mystical, in no way related to any sort of spice, human ginger, and in the process, help those of you who are plagued with gingivitis understand their heritage. Being a small race, the ginger is dispersed amongst the planet in small but powerful numbers, ranging from the peaks of the Himalayas, to the deserts of the Sahara, to the polar regions of the Arctic. They're weird creatures, so naturally they've adapted to such extreme environments. But primarily, they live in the United Kingdom. Contrary to popular belief, the ginger does not most commonly reside in Northern Ireland. So, no, they don't munch on famine potatoes and go pubbing as much as you might believe. Perhaps you might be thinking that the ginger most commonly resides in England, where they tune into their footy matches and munch on their fish and chips. In reality, the ginger most commonly resides in Scotland. Yup, that's right, lads and lassies, rocking the kilts and the bagpipes like no other. So, you might just run into a ton of groundskeeper willies with their red scruffy beards and their ridiculously feral nature. Except, these guys won't be faking their accents. That's right, Willie, you're a pseudo-Scot. The ginger is often ridiculed for the lack of soul. Nowadays, you have tons of gingers getting cut from their local jazz bands because their jazz directors claim that their musicians lack that soulful quality. I'm sure if you hit up the Torah, the Bible, the Quran, whichever you prefer, you wouldn't find a section that explicitly excludes the ginger from the whole soul agreement. And I'm sure if you hit up God, JC, or Lot, they'd be like, I don't remember explicitly excluding the gingers from the whole And then I'm sure it'd be like, whoa, gingers are totally rad dudes, like, why wouldn't they have souls? And they'd be like, let's totally sign them up for a soul membership card. And then, bam, you'd be roasted by divine decree. And let's face it, that would totally suck to have your preferred deity call you out for something like that. And even if they don't have souls, it's not so bad, right? I mean, gingers, you can still have an MTV reality show. Do you think Snooki has a snow? No, please. Okay, so the gingers have always had it easy. But I bet you didn't know about all the famous historical gingers, did you? Chuck Norris? Ginger. Chuck Norris can win American Idol using only sign language. Hey, oxygen needs Chuck Norris to survive. In my book, gingers 1, rest of humanity 0. More famous gingers. Ron Weasley. Ron Weasley is living proof that the ginger does indeed have a soul. Yes, I know he is a tall, awkward, gangly ginger, but at least he's not a mudblood, right? Listen, I know he isn't the daughter his mother always wanted, and I know he isn't the coolest dude around because he didn't defeat the Dark Lord, but he did go into the Forbidden Forest despite having the severest case of arachnophobia. Show the ginger some love, come on. Other famous gingers. Wilma Flintstone. Flipper the Big Red Dog. I mean, come on. Who would love a ginger dog? We have Tintin, the mentally insane Axl Rose, Archie Andrews, Little Red Riding Hood, and not to mention, Elmo. Wait, are you telling me Elmo has no soul? Has my life been an entire lie? Okay, so discrimination against ginger totally sucks. Would you appreciate it if you were criticized about every aspect of your existence, from your fiery hair to your spicy freckles to your incredibly awkward daily actions? Nay, I think not. Why discriminate against gingers in the first place? There are much more deserving targets of such discrimination. What about France? You would think that they get picked on with that white flag hanging perpetually from the Eiffel Tower, right? Wrong. Watch. I'll show you how it's done. What is the shortest novel ever written? The story of French war heroes, duh. Why did France give the Statue of Liberty to the United States? Because she only had one arm raised, so she couldn't surrender properly. Come on. See, it's so easy. In fact, it comes naturally. And besides, gender discrimination is getting old. There are so much unexplored territories of French discrimination, folks. So come, my fellow Americans, and usher in a new era of discrimination against the French. Just leave the gingers alone.